when it comes to free foods, page 37, you want to use as much as you possibly can of these spices because that's what's going to make all this stuff taste good. So a question I get a lot of times is, Hera, what are the recipes that I can use on 21 Day Fix? And I know that they give you a lot of recipes for basic meals on page 44. It starts and it goes all the way to page, all the way to page 53, 55. They're going to teach you how to make some things in bulk, which I do recommend. That's going to teach you some recipes and going to show you how you're going to use very little ingredients to not add all that extra fat. Like, we know that when we eat and when we cook, sometimes it's all the extra things that we put in that's making us lethargic, that's making us gain that weight and unable to drop the weight. That's not allowing our muscles to repair to the point where we can build muscle. So whatever your goal is, 21 Day Fix can help you get there. We just need to make sure that I know your goal so I can guide you in the right direction. Good. Now, let us also talk about what else is coming up next. I'm hoping you made your grocery list because if you don't, I can't talk to you. Let's go back to page 6. Page 6 says, spread your containers across the day. And while they have included tally sheets for you on page 82, I found that they didn't really work for me, and I'm a very big fan of, if you have a goal and the map is given to you, you can walk, you can run, you can wear Nikes, you can wear sandals, you can get there kind of however works best for you, but at the same time, you still want to follow the path, right? But we are each going to have our own particular way of doing the path, if that makes sense. Or if I'm getting too philosophical, let's just stop it right there. And I want to show you what I did. And this is really important, and you're going to probably want to pause the screen when I bring this up. This is how I did meal planning prep. I took these big index cards and I said, this is what I need to do. So I knew that my workout was very important, and it was either going to happen for me at 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. So I knew that that time of day, this is it. I'm working out. Boom. So check if I hit either or. Now, if you look on my card, you will see B, S1, L, S2, D, S3. What does that stand for? Breakfast, snack 1, lunch, snack 2, and dinner. And here's how I made sure that I hit all my containers. I made sure that I put a red in every slot at every major meal. And since I needed 4 reds, I had to fit a red in somewhere, and that red ended up being my shake, and I usually have my shake midday as a snack. If you are looking to lose weight, then you're going to have the shake as one of your meals, okay? Now, I also knew that the greens were very important, and I needed to have 4 greens. The greens fit the best for me in lunch, 1 serving. As a snack, I have a really good cucumber tomato recipe, and 2 at dinner. I was usually making salads and using 2 servings. This, I would fill it up with salad and just dump, and then put my proteins on there, okay? I knew also that I had to have 2 yellows. 3 yellows, but most of you guys are gonna do 2 yellows. Well, not most of you, I don't really know. But if you only have 2 yellows, remember what I said, breakfast and lunch. You'll also notice the purple squares are fruits. I am not very big on having fruits. Don't ask me why on this video. We'll get into a personal conversation. But my fruits I put in my shake, and then maybe, quite possibly, I had them as a snack. I am not going to lie to you. Sometimes I only had 1 fruit serving a day. I just don't like fruit. I like greens better. You will also notice that everybody's allowed to have 1 orange and 1 blue, and that blue I usually use as an avocado, maybe sometimes feta cheese, or I have Sharpie on my finger from drawing this for you guys. Maybe feta cheese or avocado is usually what I use, but you can look at the blue list, and again, I think olives are on there too, or maybe olives or oranges. See, I've done this a million times and I still even don't know. So, it's okay. You just refer back to that guidebook. Then when you get to the teaspoons, I think you're allowed to have like 3 or 4 of them maybe, depending on your goals. But a teaspoon, sometimes I would cook with coconut oil. I would put almond butter in my shake. Or I would have almond butter on my apple, if I had a snack like that, right? or maybe it was olive oil that was in my cucumber and tomato salad. Yes, that's what it's called, cucumber tomato salad. And then the orange is the dressings, and that usually went on my salad at night. So if you think the way I think, you just know that you have to hit all of those containers throughout the day. Just place them where you want to eat them. And for me, it was very easy to say, okay, I need to have a red here, a red there, a red there. What's my base going to be? So for me, reds and greens are really the base. And when it comes to recipes, all you have to do is pick recipes that are filling up these type of things. So here's an example, right? A shake. My shake would be a Shakeology, a fruit, and then either a spoon of almond butter, or maybe I didn't feel like having almond butter. I put a little bit of coconut oil in there because I wanted some coconutty flavor. If you do it like this, oh, and then on the bottom too, at the end, if I have a snack, what was left over in the day, right? Anything left over. A teaspoon, a purple, a green, a red. Can I have some extra Shako? All of that works, right? I hope this is good for you, because this is what, I don't know, this is what helped me, and this is what helped a lot of my clients in the beginning kind of understand how this works. And if you're taking the time now to say, let me understand how this works, your 21 days are going to be a breeze. I think the first week is always a little tricky because you're adjusting, but if you can make it past that first week, you're on the right track. And then the second week, even what happens to me, I feel like I'm not seeing any results fast enough. If you can make it past that second week, just know that the third week, that's where you're gonna hit that gold mine. Some people hit the gold mine in the very beginning, but just in case you're one of those people that says, why isn't anything happening? Trust the process and know that the program is 21 days and you want to go through the 21 days. All right, I gotta cut this short because I don't know if YouTube is gonna let me continue talking and upload a video over 15 minutes, but continue going through the book. Just know that zing is something that you want. You want to put the zing in there to add flavor so things taste good to you and you continue on your journey. They do also talk about the replacement food container. So when you need a treat and you're having a craving, 3 times a week you're allowed to have a treat, but it's going to count as one of your yellows. So let's say for your yellow you used sweet potato, right? In the morning. And then you get another yellow. And you were going to have rice, but you're like, oh, I don't know, I'm really having a craving, or I know tonight I'm going out and I'm gonna have some wine. Skip the yellow at lunch, bulk up on your red and your green, right? Your proteins and your greens, and enjoy your glass of wine and count that as your yellow at night, and that would go here on the bottom as your snack, and you would just take it out of lunch. Does that make sense? All right, so it explains to you how you can do that. Again, I want you to read through this book. All of this Zing 3, Zing 4, Zing 5, you want to earn your treats, but all of that Zing and the hydration bar on page 12, use it. I even sometimes put like little raspberries in my water bottles to give it a little bit more flavor. And then I have some lemon drops that I put in too to make it like a raspberry lemonade. It tastes phenomenal. So don't neglect the Zing. Don't neglect the fact that water, you need to hydrate yourself. You must. The more of that you drink and the better you make it taste, you will actually reduce your cravings. And if you are dedicated to having the Shakeology every day, that's going to start to fill your body with nutrients. Choosing higher off of the list in these colored containers is going to fill your body with nutrients, and you're going to crave less. You start to have a craving, Hera, what do? Drink water. And I personally like it with flavor, and I like it ice cold. It kicks my cravings like that. And sometimes I chug it. And it just makes me feel so much better. So, tea and coffee bar. A lot of people ask me, Hera, can I still have coffee? Yes! Have coffee, just don't douse it with cream and sugar. I put cinnamon in mine, and I will drink it with just a dab, because I'm not going for weight loss, a dab of almond milk. I don't do dairy much. And cinnamon. And I suck it up, and I have it, and I've actually come accustomed to it that I don't use milk, sugar, cream, and all that stuff in my coffee, and it does. It makes a big difference. So that's pretty much it when it comes to this book. And I know we went for a while, but I hope that if you've come this far, you can say, wow, I just put a good 20 minutes into my entire future. Like, this is how you will eat when you go to restaurants. This is how you're going to maintain your social life and be able to eat properly and feel amazing and look amazing and be part of this community of people who care about their insides and their outsides. We care about our outsides, and if you don't, that's okay. I still love you. But I'm more concerned about your insides, and that's where, yes, the Shakeology comes in, and that's where choosing, that's where choosing higher off the foods lists counts, and that's where spreading your meals throughout the day counts for, maintaining your system, like just fueling yourself. Because if you're not, and you're one of my clients that goes the entire day without eating, you're putting your body into starvation mode, and then you sleep at night and you're not eating, so you're not eating all day long, and your body's saying, hold on to all of the fat because I don't know when I'm getting my next meal. Feed your body, okay? I'll talk about intermittent fasting another day, but right now, during the day, you want to eat all day long. Hera, I'm stuffed, I can't eat anymore. Okay, well, save your container and have it a little bit later. Like, think of your waking times as your feeding times, and you want to be eating during your feeding times, during your waking hours. Fuel your body. Don't put it into hibernation mode where it says, when is my next meal coming? I need to store this fat. You don't want to do that. You want to burn the fat. You want to burn calories. You want to feel amazing with energy, and you want to be proud of all of the hard work and planning that we just did and that you're going to put into your life and your future. So I don't think there's anything more in this book. Dressings are so important. I have a recipe that came from something very similar to this. The Dijon vinaigrette on page 59 is my favorite. Dressings, have them prepared. Just make them the night before you start, whether you're starting on a Monday or whatever it is, the night before you start, schedule some time to do some food prep. Prep your yellows, prep your reds, make things in bulk. I'm very big on chicken and fish and turkey. I have all my cucumbers, my tomatoes, everything cut up, and it's worth the 2 hours in the kitchen, so that way during the week when things are busy and clients are calling and kids are running around and work is happening, right? We have everything ready and available for us to go into the refrigerator and just take it. That's cool, right? Just take it. So that's what you want to do. Preparation is key. Thank you so much for staying with me. Thank yourself for staying with me throughout this. I'm going to go put my containers away. I need to have some Shakeology right now. I kid you not. It is my time. It's 12 in the afternoon. So I have it actually right before lunch. I have late lunches. Just because I can, because I work from home in my pajamas and I can. So I like to have the Shakeology right before my workout. I'm no longer in the 7 p.m. I do my workout now midday because, again, I'm at home. So it doesn't have to be a 7 p.m. or a 7 a.m. workout. It's whenever it works for you. But this is what I did when I was on it the first time. I chose 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. because Dennis was doing it with me. So that's that. You might be asking me about treats. The treats you have to earn, they count as a yellow. There's some restaurant guides in there. Just know that restaurants, a lot of yellow stuff in there. And the rest is history. You guys are gonna rock it. Let's make sure we have a phone call coming up very soon so I can check in on you. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to text me, message me, or post in our Facebook groups if you're a part of one. I am so excited to see where the next 21 days lead you, and I'm so proud of you for making it through this video. It's phenomenal that you even did this. So this is a first step in you learning a lot, and you're going to be able to teach other people how they should be eating too. And that's a phenomenal feeling, right? Your loved ones and your friends, and you see them suffering in the way that you may have been suffering, or suffering in a way that we could never even imagine. You can be that inspiration, and you can teach them as well how to properly fuel their body. So don't think that you're not a leader, and don't think that you're not an inspiration, because just the fact that you are doing this means that you are. So I love you a ton, and I can't wait to talk to you and hear your feedback on this video and start date and everything, and your grocery list and your why. Why are you doing this? Don't forget. Don't think I assign things and then I don't follow up. So send me a text message now, and let's make sure we have a phone call going on, okay? Talk to you guys soon. Love you. Peace.